Hello, everybody. How are you? I am just at the tail end of doing a little bit of a cleanup in here. Missy Moo's decided to tell me where she wants a new feed spot. Look what I got for myself. It's battery operated. Isn't it great? Love it. So, yeah, it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. It was on special, so I grabbed it for half the normal price. So it's a lovely companion to this one's not battery operated, but this is the lovely lamp that hubby bought me for Christmas a year or two ago. Oops, there goes the Tree of Knowledge one. There goes one of my speakers tipping on its side. Cameo's going, what are you doing? Hi, Linda B. How are you, darling? I hope you're doing well. I actually got my stuff together a bit earlier today and clean out a bit of rubbish. I've still got 2 more things to clean out. Oops. I light a candle. Hopefully Cameo's not going to go and stick a tail in it. Mummy, hopefully I don't go and do something stupid like set fire to everything, because I'm not looking at it. So I've got some lovely candles. How's your granddaughter, my darling? And hubby? Hope all is well in the family household. I picked up a set of 4 of these from Aldi. They're teacups, apparently, and they're absolutely, aren't they gorgeous? It's a nice size to put some iced coffee in. So, yeah, I feel like I'm coming. Hi, Denise Trudeau. Yeah, I feel like I'm finally clawing my way back from not a dark place, just a turbulent time with so much going on during the year and stuff. And I feel like on Tuesday I was still working, but I took the opportunity to light some candles. I was working from home, so I opened up the house as I have today, letting fresh air through, and lit some candles and made some positive affirmations for both my work and for life. And yeah, so because Tuesday, as you may be aware, was the Lionsgate, the 8th of the 8th. So I don't know if anybody else made some positive affirmations, but if you would like to, in the comments today, write a positive affirmation for yourself, please feel free to do it. What is your positive affirmation for today? Hi, Sheila. Just stopping in to say hello. We will definitely have to do a collab, my darling. I'm available Saturday morning, except for, of course, 9:30 through to 11. But I'm available Saturday morning's my time, Sunday morning's my time, Saturday night my time, Friday night my time. So, and even Sunday night. Hi, Greta. So what I'm asking people to do, and hello, of course, to all my lovely lurkers and to everybody who chooses to watch later and see my videos and watches them, thank you for doing that. It is appreciated. And remember, a thumbs up. So what I'm asking people to do today is, earlier in the week, I wrote down on Tuesday, I wrote down some positive affirmations. On one side of the page, it was for my workplace, and on the other side, it was for my life in general. And thank you, Denise. Thank you. So what I'm asking is, if you would like to, you don't have to. Write down a positive affirmation for yourself and post it in the comments if you would like to. So today is, I am promoting positive affirmations today, as well as doing the normal stuff. So I might do a random lift your vibration card. Let's have a look. Where are they? I'll have to find them first. Okay. Raise your vibration card, they're called. Let me see. Yes, I've got my jammies on, and it's not because I'm feeling low or anything. It's just that they're nice and snuggy warm, and and comfortable to wear. Because I've got the house open up, but it is still quite cold here today. So, yes, the side of me in my jammies, not something everybody wants to see, but bad luck. Raise your vibration. So, there we go. Yes, these are my jammies. Hi, Leslie King. I love them. They're very warm. So during the course of today, I'm going to first in, first served, and we'll start now. You only get one. So first person to put their hand up. Who wants a card? First person, first name I see. Kmart, which is Kmart and Target are merging. So Leslie is in Queensland. So Linda. Oh no, Leslie. Linda B. Leslie beat you. Leslie King beat you. So I will ask again later. It's just going to be at random times. Okay. And it's only going to be one person at a time. So Leslie King's raise of voice. I am protected by source. Everything around us provides, and it puts out this energy, and it is so basic and primal, and it encompasses us, and it grounds us, and it helps us through our days. You are protected by this, my darling. So there you go. I will do another call for a card a little bit later on. Remember, it's first in, they get the card, and then they don't get another go later, okay? So, but if you didn't get it that time, you can try and get a bit later. Okay, so if you want to, I am encouraging you to write a positive affirmation for yourself in the comments. You don't have to. Okay. Hi, Bonnie Russell. So, what will we read on today? It's been a very busy week with Trump in the courts. We can have a look at what he is. Whitby, come on, be a good little boy. he's being a little bit anxious today. I get the Alistair Crowley. Alistair Crowley wrote a wonderful article, which book sort of chapter, maybe booklet, which I have downloaded and skimmed through in the past. And when I saw a deck by him and all the wonderful colours, you know I love my colours. I had to get it. I just immediately knew. Unfortunately for me, it was on special. So, You're not pushy, Leslie. You were just faster than anyone else. Okay, let's have a look at what is what is in Trump's future in this coming week. Because really, he just so unpredictable. You can't really go too far. You can probably see an ultimate end. My eye is going like crazy, tick, 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 which is a sign that I'm it's not ticking itself. It's not ticking itself. What it is I feel this like flicker in it, and yeah. So might have to just say hello to Whitby occasionally, just so he knows I'm still here. Haven't forgotten about him. He has been fed this morning, according to hubby, who, as usual, always, he always likes me to say hello to you for him, and he really does appreciate that you guys always ask after him. So anyway, so let's just Donald Trump. What is in store for Trump this week? Worry. The 5 of discs. Worry. Well, guess what? He should be, because he's not listening. He's not listening. He is isolating himself further and further and further. In the challenge, 8 of Wands, he's not the swiftness of things. Things are going to move very quickly, and for him, this is a big problem. Problem this week is that he's been flouting orders and this, that, and the other, and he thinks that nobody is going to move against him. Well, moves against him are going to be very, very swift this week. What's the advice for him? Okay. There are reversals in this deck. Yep. Okay. So what has come out of this? The advice for him is the 9 of discs. No, it's gain, but in this instance, it's reversed. So be prepared for loss. Loss of what? Wow. 9 of Pentacles, loss of security, loss of money, loss of personal autonomy, because the 9 of Discs, or the 9 of Pentacles, as we know, is about autonomy. As the Federalist, I'll have a look. Linda G said that. I know she said that. I don't think if he's confined, it's not going to be home arrest with a bracelet. It's not going to be that comfortable. So what's at the basis of this? Two of Cups, love. His belief that he can do no wrong. He is so in love with himself. And his belief is that all his followers are so in love, and every Republican is so in love with him and is so committed to him that he can do no wrong, and they will, create havoc. Let's start on outcomes. The first outcome. I do one at the top and then three down the side. So outcome here. We've got the sun, but guess what? It's reversed. So the outcome this week for Donald Trump is a time of darkness, time of shadow. Could this be confinement out of the sun? The sun no longer shining on him and being forced out of the light, out of the spotlight. Let's have a look. Could this mean some sort of confinement? Queen of Wands. Okay, I feel like this is the judge in Washington, not Aileen Cannon, who is in an awful lot. She's in a very precarious position. This is the judge in Washington, D.C. She's a very powerful lady, and she will not stand for any nonsense. And you see, she's got the cheetah there. She will leap with great swiftness on him. She's warned him. I think there will be contempt of court. Five of Swords, defeat for him. Yeah. Defeat for Donald Trump. Oh, the Hierophant reversed. Harsh lessons. I'm feeling like really harsh lessons. Oh, he's got two major arcana here. Both are reversed, so there are some harsh lessons. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Celtics here. Hi, Eleanor, my darling. How are you, sweetheart? Still kicking along. And I hope kicking goals. It's okay, Whippy. I'm encouraging people, if they want to, in the comments, to write a positive affirmation about themselves. So if you would like to, write a positive affirmation about yourself today and share it. My positive affirmation today is, I am clearing away the minutiae. And that started with just some actual physical clearing away of some things that really needed to be. A couple of bags of rubbish and flowers, just even if it's physical day, but I'll also be clearing away some of my mental minutiae as well. So. Thank you, Celtic Seer. Celtic Seer wrote, I am getting better and better each and every day. So, yes or no, is Trump going to find himself incarcerated for contempt of court? It would be a high secure situation, not making him too comfortable either. Nine of Swords, cruelty turned against him. I'm looking at this as a big yes. A big yes. Remember, he started out with worry. So, yeah. Okay. So it's going to be a very, very interesting thing. He's going to find himself, I don't think it will be for a very long period, but I've got 48 hours is going through my head. As a sample, if you don't stop, this is what you will get for a much longer period of time. Like somebody was held in contempt of court in custody for like 3 months on contempt of court. So I think that they will throw him in for at least 48 hours, possibly a bit longer, as a warning, and then released and told next time it's going to be 30 days or 3 months or, yeah. Hi, Lonely. I hope that is just because you are a lone person and not because that's how you feel. Just remember, we're all never truly alone. There are people around us. Well, I don't know if it'll be a stainless steel potty, but it's definitely going to be a high security, sort of like where they send the white collar workers with a little bit of extra comfort, but high security, I think they have a place for people, high level people. Okay. First person to put their hand up gets a raise your vibration card. So if you want a raise your vibration card, put your hand up now. Hi, Sabrina Fell. If you want a high vibration card, raise your vibration card, put your hand up now. First in gets it. Denise Trudeau. She was the first in. So Janice gets a raise your vibration card. I am doing these at random during the session this morning. So, yep. Celtic Thea. You'll have to try next time. It's the first person to say yes or card, or they get it, and then I will do it again, probably after each larger reading, and you can have another go then. Now, Leslie King and Denise won't be able to have a go. So Hi, Sherry French. So, Denise Trudeau, what is your raise your vibration card? Oh, sweetheart. It is okay to feel what you feel. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. It just means that acknowledging your feelings is very important and it helps. And acknowledging that it's okay to maybe not feel the best or um, just because you're feeling something doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. So this is a really positive message. So it is okay to feel what you feel. Okay? It is okay to acknowledge it. And it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you because you feel it, you know? It means that you're still okay. And it is good being able to feel things, even if they're not the best thing. It's still really important. Okay? Hi, Joe G. Hi, Sherry French. You're lurking tonight, Sherry. Okay, I will be doing another card a little bit later. So what else should we read about today? Give me something to read about. And if you want to write a positive affirmation about yourself, please feel free to do so. Celtic Seer said that she is getting better and better every day. I shared my positive affirmation, which is today I am clearing out the minutiae, just clearing the minutiae, all those small tiny things that annoy you or, you know, just little things. It can be physical, like I'm having a bit of a physical clear out, but also I've been feeling a little bit off balance, and it's like all these little things have been niggling at me and annoying me, and it's like, well, why let them, you know? They're just little things. Aileen Cannon. Okay, we can do a read on Aileen Cannon. What is going on with Aileen Cannon? What is her week going to be like? What is will the BRICS currency meeting on 8/22 of the 8th be successful? Okay, yeah, I think that will have some positive things coming out of it. Oh, before I do the reading on Aileen Cannon, got a few things coming up. Next week, I am getting together with Kelly from Dozen Cats to Me, and we are doing a deep dive into Scientology. So that is going to be very interesting. Keep an eye out on Kelly's channel for that. She will put a card up for it. And then I think the following weekend, I am getting together with Sheila Celtic Tarot, being recorded on her channel. And hi, Warrior Girl. And then hopefully early, sometime in September, hoping, working on getting together with Linda G. So, yeah. So some exciting things coming up. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Edna May. Warrior Girl, Christina Asen, hello. Okay, so Aileen Cannon. Oh, my eyes flickering again. What's coming up for Aileen Cannon? Well, it's got the Three of Cups abundance, but it's reversed for her. So this is, she is not going to have a lot to celebrate. And she, even now, because this is quite at present, this central, she does not have a lot to celebrate. And the support she may have previously had, YouTube unsubscribed me. Oh, check your subscriptions, guys, because they have been going down. The numbers have been going down. So please do check your subscriptions, okay? Yeah, it can happen. I've had that happen to me a couple of times. I think maybe it's, please put thumbs up too, because their algorithm for thumbs up makes it. Yep. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady. Hi, Human Generic. So we're reading on Aileen Cannon, and her center card here, the present where she's at, is Three of Cups reversed, losing support, losing. She's at the cusp of losing so much. Oh, thank you, Leslie King. Leslie's written a positive affirmation about herself. I am confident in my abilities in taking the first step. So today, for those of you who've just joined us, I'm encouraging you to write a positive affirmation for yourself in the comments and sharing it in the comments. And yeah. Now, what should she be concerned about? What is her worries for this week? 9 of Swords, tension, worry, cruelty, just, she's the self-fulfilling prophecy, basically. She keeps there's a better way of doing things, and she's just refusing to do it. She is the key to her own downfall. And yet, because she keeps repeating and repeating, she keeps being told, you cannot do this, you should not do this, this is not your role, you are doing the wrong thing. We are watching, which is not like the 11th Circuit, you know. I do feel like she's headed for a downfall. Hello, Maura. The advice for her, 7 of discs, failure, but this is reversed. So this is like the 7 of discs is assessment. Be ready for an assessment. Okay? Because she is not doing the work required. She's required to read up on other cases, similar cases, do her research, use her clerks. I had a friend who was a clerk and for a judge, and part of her job was to do that research, get those notes, case notes ready, you know, so he could make decisions and things like that. Get kicking. Start doing your research. Start learning your job properly, because you are not doing it. What's at the base of this reading? I feel like I've just got the word ignorance went through my head. 7 of Swords, futility, and it's reversed, which means that she just will not be able to escape the consequences of her actions. It's the second 7. She's been taking risks. 7s are about risks. She's been taking risks because she sees things a certain way, not the way She's basing all her decisions on her personal opinion, not on the legal opinions. And those risks are not working out for her. What is the first outcome for her? Four of Wands, completion. Things are coming to a head for her. It's interesting that this is in a circle. Things that come full circle are coming full circle for her. The Prince of Cups, reversed, upsetting news. She's not ever going to be able to move beyond where she is. She's not emotionally and intellectually mature enough to do that job. The Knight of Swords reversed, she should expect some chaos coming. Very chaotic time. Is she going to be removed from the bench? Oh, the Magus. The Magician, the Magus, reversed. She has manifested this outcome, and it is not a good outcome for her. She wanted to become powerful. She even aimed for the Supreme Court when she got named on this, but no. All the things she wanted and all the things she wanted to manifest, they are not going to happen. The Magus is a very powerful figure, but if they abuse what they have, they stand the risk to lose everything. And she's abused the power and position. She's abused the power that came with her position to help, aid, and abet somebody who has clearly done wrong. I think I answered the question about the gold meeting. There's going to be some good outcomes from that. Hi, Viviane. Yeah, somebody was just saying before they went to click on their homepage and their subscription to me had been taken off. They'd been unsubscribed. So please go and check your subscriptions, because in the last few weeks my subscriptions have been going down. And yeah. So it has happened to me in cases. Yeah. I'm also, Texas Paul said she poured gasoline on herself and will strike the match. Oh, okay. Yes, basically she has put herself into that position. That's Aileen Cannon. Crazy cat lady, hi. I said hello, didn't I? You've had channels out. I've had that happen too. So, yeah. Georgia and the grand jury. Thank you. I was looking for that. I saw that question. So before I go on to what's happening with the grand jury this week in Georgia, I will do another raise your vibration card. So first person to say card in capital letters. This is what I want, specific capital letters. Card. I will do a raise your vibration card for you. So go. If you want it. First person. Oh, Joji. No, Celtic. Okay, Celtic Seer got in just before you. Okay. It wasn't capital letters, but I'll forgive that. So Celtic Seer. Okay. And I will do this at least 2 more times this session. So there's still a chance to get a card. Okay. So Celtic Seer. And remember to write your, if you want to, you don't have to, no pressure to. If you would like to share an positive affirmation about yourself in the comments, please feel free to do so. It's all about positive affirmations today. Celtic Seer, it says, I was caught here on a mission, and you so were, my darling. You have so much to give. I feel like you sometimes you're not sure why you've been given this gift or this ability or this chance, because you're here for a purpose, and it is a good purpose, and it is a needing purpose. Just remember, my darling, and I said this to my husband yesterday, you are loved, you are wanted, and you are needed. Okay? Remember that. Okay? Okay, the Georgia grand jury. Yes. You know, I was so sure that they'd get in before Washington, D.C. I was so sure of it. I knew it'd be close, but I was so sure they were going to get in first. But they didn't. I think I might swap card decks now. I'll just put this one back. Those who are interested in this deck, it's the Aleister Crowley Tarot. I'm instantly drawn to it. And, yeah. Let's have a look at... remember, tomorrow morning, 8:30 my time, which is 8:30 Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, is the members only live. So if you are a member, you can come and join me for a live session. Okay. Yes, I got my jammies on. Got my gym jams on this morning. That's all right, Denise. So what are we looking for? What is coming up in the next week with the Georgia grand jury? I got the word indictment just across my eye when I closed my eyes, and my eyes started going. This is where I get a lot of word images flash through, and occasional picture image. Will there be indictments from the grand jury, Georgia grand jury this week? There's reversals in this. Ooh, somebody's feeling really restless. This is Trump. So what's happening with Trump and the Georgia grand jury this week? Restlessness. He's finding it really hard to focus, and I think he's starting to burn out a bit because Florida, Washington, stuff going on in New York, finding out that he has cases to answer and stuff. Yeah, so Trump and the Florida grand jury. Burnout. What's he got to be? Okay, here we have another Queen of Wands, and this is Fannie Willis. This is his worries and his challenge this week is her as well. These are two very, very strong women, the judge in Washington and Fannie. What is the advice for him? Do not presume anything. Hello, Garland announces an appointment of a special counsel in the Hunter Biden probe. Okay. We'll have I just had news flash come up on the corner there. Hello, Amanda Carroll. Welcome. Trouble. You'd think that the upright chariot would be all good news, but there's also presumption, vengeance, and trouble, as well as triumph or war, succor and providence. Be prepared for trouble and big trouble. Okay. And this is also a very fast-moving card. So again, swiftness. This is big things. I do feel that there might be indictments coming down this week from Georgia. What's at the base of this for Trump? The Georgia grand jury. It's got an emerging idea, lack of direction, distractions, and delays. Everything he's tried hasn't worked. Everything he has tried just has not worked. He's tried all these things and none of them have worked. Let's start looking at the outcomes for Trump and the Georgia grand jury. Oh, the long-term view. He's still hanging on to his long-term view, but, you know, but here it is. He's got to face the fact it's got sustainable results. And that is the big thing that's sticking out for me, sustainable results. He's got to face the fact that those indictments are going to stick. They're going to stick. This is why it's taken longer. Hi, Nicola Jackson. How are you, my darling? Thank you. Welcome. Here's the Ace of Cups. It's not reversed this time, but as the other one was. I'm feeling creativity. He's really, really trying to find ways. But here is the thing. The images here, they're Pamela Coleman Smith's images. And I was drawn to the base of the cup here. And the bells. The bells are often a portent for a warning. There's an old song, the bells are ringing for me and my girl. The bells are ringing for Trump and his crew. There is a lot of commitment in this grand jury to doing the right thing. He's really going to be having a lot of overflowing emotions about this. He is nearing burnout. I'm getting that. He is nearing burnout. And I don't feel particularly sorry for him. Wish come true. Now, this is not for him. This is something that a lot of people want to see. That they've been wanting to see these indictments, because this was clear, direct interference in an election. And I just see those. I just was looking at the picture on the screen here, and I saw the cups flying off and that tablecloth being yanked and the cups flying off. And whatever he wants is not going to happen, but whatever the people of America want, which is to see justice with this matter. This is why Georgia is so important. And he's possibly going to be facing the similar charges in other states as well. Oh boy. Last time he had the Hierophant reversed. Harsh lessons coming to him. Look at this. This is signaling the end of things as they are for Trump. A lot of people are still seeing him as the Republican nominee, but he's refused to sign a required pledge to take part in the debates, the Republican presidential nominee debates. So he won't be taking part in the debates. I think I might get my pendulum out, guys. It is very important. I don't think he's going to have a choice. At least for a while. If he has burnout, he might recover. But I do see burnout coming. Like, stop, drop, and roll something. Hi, Geek. Trump is ineligible to hold office due to January 6th. Is that what they... Okay, let's have a look. So the Federalist Society will not back him. That is going to give a lot of people who have been really gutless permission to say, no, not gonna, don't support him, blah, blah, blah. he really could have stood up, and because then they'll feel like, oh yeah, you know. Okay. Okay. So, Pendulum. Pendulum. You know what? I don't know that he will be the Republican nominee, but he might still. Put his hat in the ring. Will Trump be the Republican nominee for presidential nominee in 2024? Pendulum. Will Trump be the? I'm getting no. I'm getting no. A very strong. It's getting stronger and stronger. Pendulum. Will he stand as an independent? Maybe. Gone through maybe, and it's going into yes. He's lost the Federalist Society, which means that the Republicans are not. So, okay. That was very clear. It went straight into no when I asked if he would be the Republican nominee. But because he has such a great belief in himself, he's going to stand. It said, yes, he will stand as an independent. But is he going to? Hang on a minute. I've got a little bit of a knot in the top of my pendulum chain here. So. So that was really, really interesting. So I'll bring up the pendulum again. Pendulum. Is Trump near to burnout? Is Trump burnt out? It went straight into yes. Very big yes. So he honestly, Republicans turning their backs on him. Federalist Society has dumped him. He'll start talking trash about the Republicans. Okay. Okay, remember the rules. First in, first served. Right card if you want a Raise Your Vibration card. First person to do it, get a card. If you've already had one, had a card. Oh, a card just flew out. Who's it for? It's for Joe G. Okay, you got to do card. Joe G got it this time. I will be doing it a couple more times this session. So, okay. Joe G, the world is blessed to have you. There you go. The world is blessed to have you, my darling. Warmth, comfort, genuine belief in the good in others. It's really important, and you bring those to the world. So there you go. Okay. This came up in another show. Is Melania T's Russian handler under contract to be with him? You want to know if Melania is a Russian asset? Okay. Oh, is Melania T a Russian handler? Okay. Well, that would be interesting. Is Melania a Russian handler? Is Melania a Russian handler? Pendulum. Is Melania Trump a Russian handler? No. I'm getting no. Is Melania Trump a Russian asset? Again, I'm getting no. No, she's not. She's not Trump's handler, and she's not a Russian asset. Much as we would believe it, like to believe it, she's by no means a stupid woman. She does speak several languages, but she doesn't have the social guile. That she is somewhat naive. Um, And remember, I am encouraging everyone. Hello, Spirit Beyond the Stars. I am encouraging everyone today, if you would like to share a positive affirmation about yourself in the comments, please feel free to do so. You don't have to, there's no pressure to, but if you would like to, please feel free to do so. Joji's just written, I am blessed to have this journey here. Thank you to everyone for sharing a moment together. They do. Yeah, it is about money and security for her. I feel like she's on the verge of going. Okay. Pendulum. Is Melania going to leave Donald soon? Is she on the verge of leaving? Is Melania going to leave Donald? I'm going to recenter that and lift it up again because I may have inadvertently influenced it. Pendulum. Is Melania going to leave Donald? It's circling very strongly. I was just thinking perhaps I should send it in a circle and see where it ends up settling. And it just started circling. So that's odd. I may have inadvertently sent it circling, but now it's starting to settle, settled into the yes, settled into the yes. So she's on the verge of leaving him. I don't know if she's going to go off with the younger guy. I do think she's going to try and aim for a fresh start. Is she in any trouble? Is Melania in any legal trouble herself? I feel like no. I feel like she's always kept herself back from that. Is Melania in any legal trouble herself? I'm getting a week, maybe. I feel like there is some investigation, but then it's swinging into no. They've been quietly looking, but haven't been able to really find much. Did she know some things were going on? Probably, but could they prove it? No. Don't know. That's not to say she will get away scot-free. There's going to be a lot of circles that are closed to her. So, yeah. Okay, what else? Who else has a story they'd like me to read on? Oh, before we go any further to thoughts and prayers and boundless love to the people of Maui and their loss, and the continuing count of loss with Lahaina, I think is the name of the town that's just virtually been wiped away. We had a similar incident with a bushfire wiping out a small town south of Perth. It just wiped the whole town away. We were very lucky, however, that I think we lost only one person. We were very fortunate. But I don't think we lost anyone. But the town was basically just burnt, gone. So having seen the scar left by such an event, but the loss of life is just horrific and tragic. So please, everyone, send just love and compassion, loving and compassionate energy to the people of Maui. And yeah, it's up to 55. Yeah. Okay, who else would like? I do feel Linda G was right too. That what caused such ferocity and come out of nowhere like that was the combination of the fires burning ferociously anyway, and then the winds from the hurricane, which was to the southwest or something of the island. I'm not quite sure where it was in relation to the island, but I do feel that when she said that was the combination, I do feel she was right with that. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a combination that sometimes you get those combinations and they are devastating. Night Celtics here. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. So it is a good time to remind us that we have so much to be happy and grateful for, and to make positive affirmations about. So yeah. Okay. Who else has something they would like me to read on? Mm. Can't. Rory girl jumping the gun. Whoops. Not quite yet. Not quite ready yet. Who has a story they would like me to read on? Emergency system to alert people's not working. Yeah. Yeah, so anyone want me to read on a story? What was that one that I was reading about just before? Notification there. Garland, right? Okay. Why has Garland done this? Why has Garland put the I feel like he's put the special counsel in because he wants it put to bed properly and correctly once and for all. Either it is or there is a case or there isn't. But let's have a look at why Garland has appointed the special counsel for the Hunter Biden case. Why has Garland done this? What we need to know about this decision. He feels it needs to be done to bring things to a head. It needs to be done to either make or break. It will either shatter the whole case against him or it will, remain strong. So there is going to be an outcome, not necessarily favorable to Hunter Biden, but it's got nothing to do with the president, but it needs to be resolved. So this is about resolution. He feels that there is some justification for further investigation, but into the probe, he feels that it's basically to bring things to a head. And they're definitely going to be, I see a little face here. Have a look. See, I see a little face here. Stoicness, battering. It's going to bring things to a head, to a conclusion. It needs to be done. What needs to be done here? Page of Cups. He also feels that it will inspire confidence in the Department of Justice if it shows that if it's also going to blast open the belief that the Democrats would not do anything. Or a Democratic Department of Justice, you know. What is going to be the outcome here? 5 of Pentacles. Out in the cold. Look, he's in trouble with taxes. Yes, we know that. So a lot of people in trouble with taxes. Your tax system is really crazy from what I can see. But it's out in the cold. Will Hunter Biden have a case to answer? 9 of Swords and out in the cold. Yes or no? 10 of Pentacles. I feel like the outcomes is no, he's not going to have a case to answer. It is basically Republicans throwing things at the dark, but he feels, Merrick Garland feels like this needs to be resolved officially and completely. Yes. Yes, we are getting together. Yes. Hello, JL Soto. The joy from the post office. Absolutely. I can have a look. Yes, we are getting together sometime in September, which is lovely. And and next week I'm getting together with Kelly from Dozen Cats for Me. We are doing a deep dive into Scientology. So that is going to be very interesting. And then the following weekend, I am getting together with Sheila Celtic Tarot. So yeah, and as I said when she was on earlier, Sheila Inquisitive, I'm going to try and set up something with her too. So this Hunter Biden, he feels like it's needed. It's needed to either, to stop this being thrown against the walls and stuff. It's going to bring it. Either they will or there won't be. I feel like it's good news for the Biden family. So I do feel like it's probably, look, he's probably going to have a few things he needs to sort out, Hunter Biden. But nothing, he's not going to end up being, he's got a few tax troubles. But that's about it, really. And I don't feel like it's going to, but it needs to be done. It needs to be done. So that the Republicans will stop pointing, and it takes away a distracting device. Why isn't Department of Justice looking? Why isn't? Well, that's a moot point now because they are. Okay, JL Soto. Well, firstly, welcome, my darling, and to Joy in the post office. Yeah, we thought he'd be gone like 2 years ago, but he's still there. That won't work. I got that go right through my head. What he's trying little by little. The joy. What's Hangman? He's limbo. He willingly put his hand up to be put here. But things are about to become in limbo for him. And this is right at the center, at the present. I'm doing it. Okay, so what is his worry? What is his challenge? Oh, his vigilance. He's got to step up vigilance because he hasn't quite made it to a place of security. What's the advice for him? There's an opportunity coming up for you. Take it. Otherwise, you will be making the same mistake over and over. What is this opportunity? This is what I got. Just pour down me. There's an opportunity coming out for him and he better take it. Otherwise, he'll be repeating the same mistake as he's made previously. What is this opportunity? I think it's resign or be forced out, I think. What's at the base of this? Judgment. And the Queen of Swords is my judge. I think this might go back to his own business, where we all know he's been facing some legal issues with his own business. Is he going to leave voluntarily? Oh, the Magician. Now you see me, no, you don't. I asked if he was going to leave voluntarily, and this came up. This is the second big one. He's in limbo. Things are going to manifest in his life. I don't feel that he's in control of it. Judgment is at the base. Facing, being called forth to answer for your actions. This is what this card is to me. Six of Wands. Victorious and crowing. Nine of Pentacles. Autonomy. Seven of Pentacles. Assessment, not necessarily coming up to it. He's not going to get thrown in jail or anything. I do think he's going to be. Is he going to resign soon? Three of Pentacles. And the Star. There's hope that he'll be gone soon. Honestly, for the role he played in dismantling the voting system via the post office and the postal vote system, he should, in my opinion only, be held accountable to that. But they'll never be able to make a legal case for that. But I do feel he's going to be resigning. I do think it's going to be a little while yet. He's going to try and set this system in place before he goes. But will it work? No, it won't. Justice. He will be facing justice. So he might not get turfed in jail. He might not, but he will be facing justice. He won't be able to dismantle the USPS. There will be a lot of things decisions he's made and things he's put into place that will be stopped. He's treated it like a privatized business instead of a public service. I don't know if it is a privatized business, but yeah. Has things he's put in place work? Will they work? Just one more card on that. The Wheel of Fortune. There are going to be some changes coming up with the post office. Will it be okay? Oh, but it is going to come back with new energy and new force. So I don't know. Okay, if you want a raise your vibration card, remember it is first one to say card gets it. So in court, living in Florida full-time and not in Alabama. Well, yes, he won't be eligible to keep holding his seat. Card, Shelby Lisa. Okay. Hi, J Cat Lady. Okay. Woohoo! Shelby! I call back my power. Shelby Lisa, you call it back. I think you've had this before. I'm pretty sure you have. And remember, the only person who can take your power from you is you. So if you feel it's draining, it is you who can call it back. Okay? Don't let others take your power. You call it back to you. Okay? I'm almost 100% positive that you have had this card before, and I have said this to you before, my darling. Okay. Yeah, what I'll do is, because it's coming up to the half hour, if you do want a quick card, I can do a couple more now. Okay, so J Cat Ladies asked for a card. So if you want a card now and you haven't had one, I'll do a few now. So J Cat Lady. Truth is my teacher. Hallelujah, lady. Hallelujah. Truth is your teacher. Follow what you know is true to you, and you will learn what it is you need to learn in life. Okay? Anybody else want a card? If you haven't had one, hi, Big Trouble in Little China, bing bong. Who wants a card? You're welcome, Jay or Soto. Anybody else wants a card? Warrior girl. Hi, Eve. Oh, sweetheart, that's okay. I'm just doing a few cards before I sign off. So if you would like a card. Yep. So Warrior girl, Big Trouble in Little China. Okay. Warrior girl. Raise your vibration card. Honesty is the best policy, my darling. I know you might want to help someone save face, but honestly, the best way is to just be honest. And yeah, and be honest to yourself. Okay? So there you go, warrior girl. Honestly, it's big trouble in Little China. Night, Bonnie Russell. Oh, you've got this too. You know, big trouble in Little China. You connected to Shelby Lisa somewhere because I call back my power. Same message. Don't let anyone take your power from you. I feel like there's a big connection there. So I don't know. But yeah, so remember, call back your power. If you feel that it's being drained for whatever reason, call it back and say, I'm not going to let circumstances or other people or toxic people take my power from me. Call it back. Eve. Feeling fear is a call for love. You know, it is okay to feel fearful about your future and all that. And in facing our fears too, sometimes that opens up ourselves up to loving. Loss can be awful, my darling, and it can leave you with a feeling of fear that you don't want to open yourself up again to people because you don't want to feel that again. Loss is a part of life and it's always going to hit us hard, but don't let that fear stop you from loving, okay? Love does get us through so much. And there's always room for love. Fear is never, ever going to diminish that or extinguish love from your life. Okay? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And while I was saying all this to you, oh my goodness, your story came up, Eve. Oh, everyone, please send love and healing energy to Eve and to her daughter. Let her know that it's okay to feel fear. Thank you, Shelby Lisa. Let us know that it is okay and that you love her no matter what. Okay? And it is okay to be fearful for those you love. It shows that you care. And let them know. Show her love to help her through whatever. Oh, can I read on why the Wagner group is leaving Belarus all of a sudden? I will in just a moment. Yes, definitely. JL Soto, a card for JL Soto. Healing myself, heals my lineage. Looking after yourself and healing yourself means you are able to be there for those around you who love you, who need you, who want you. Good night, J Cat Lady. And it is the old saying, to be able to look after others, you have to look after yourself. Okay? There is nothing wrong with devoting your time to healing yourself. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty for doing that. Okay? Only good things can come from doing that, JL. Okay? I can certainly read on the Wagner group, why have they left Belarus? Why have the Belarus? I always thought it wasn't going to last very long there. Their autonomy was in danger. They want to be able to manifest they want to be able to make the decisions for themselves, not according to some government. I feel like they're moving from place to place. 6 of Cups. I feel like they may be going to move some. I felt, oh God, I hope it's not Kaliningrad, but I feel like an enclave, maybe setting themselves up in an enclave somewhere. I don't know, but I hope it's not Kaliningrad, because those people do not need the Wagner group there. Oh, J Cat Lady, thank you, my darling, for sharing that story. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, my darling, I'm going to wrap it up now. Thank you for all those who shared the positive affirmations. Thank you for those who opened themselves up to share their stories, to help others, and to provide love and reassurance. Poland sent over 10,000 troops to the border. What's going on there then? Why has Poland sent 10,000 troops to the border? I got warning. Putting Putin on notice. Yeah, this is like, we will strike if you strike us. This is like shattering an illusion. Okay, everybody, thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing positive affirmations for yourself, stories, opening yourself up, as I said before. And I love you all so very much. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay strong, stay loving, and above all, my darlings, no matter what life throws at you, stay laughing, because laughter heals from within. Okay, even when it's the hardest. My darling Eve, share a laugh with your daughter. She will feel so much better for it. I do feel like she will find her laughter again. Okay. Thank you. Love you all.